Hello everybody, welcome to my new Hotshot Trucking YouTube channel. Never done anything like this before, but been in kind of a crazy process the last month or so, and decided to get into this business. So a little bit about me. My name is Nick. Been in the industry for 23 years. Spent 18 years of my career with a company called CDL Logistics. Was the station manager for both the Phoenix and Tucson offices for the majority of that time. Had a staff of 40 employees and 27 contract drivers at our largest point. Operated a P&L that was about $25 million, so not small by any means. In December of 2018, my wife and I decided to kind of go off on our own. So we opened up a company, Great Freight Logistics. That's GR8FR8 Logistics LLC. We've got my brother Vince working for us, as well as a really close friend and another gentleman in the warehouse. And just to give you a little idea of what we do, and we're a full logistics provider. So we specialize in air freight and expedited shipments primarily, but we do offer ocean international shipping services, international air shipment services, domestic air, domestic ground, LTL, full truckload, the whole kit caboodle. Long story short, the reason we decided to get into this asset-based line, if you will, which I'm going to call our Hotshot division, is I was moving my middle son out to South Dakota for college, and I was pulling his truck on a trailer with our Suburban, and left Phoenix. Everything went good. Stopped in Salt Lake, went through Yellowstone, and on the way out of Yellowstone, while driving through Wyoming, I blew my motor in Gillette, of all places. So if you're familiar with that area, not a whole lot you can do there, but kind of got stranded. Still needed to complete the trip. We had about 500 miles left on, I'd say, something like that. So ended up purchasing a 2019 Ram 3500, which is what I'm driving now today. So that was in middle August, I think. Today's September 27th. Started doing some research through the remainder of my trip. I went through Dallas, stayed with a friend for a while. We made some sales calls and came back home through there. Don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we live in the Phoenix area. Our office and warehouse is in Chandler, Arizona. So started doing some research on Hotshot trucking. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, guys. Alex, Toe Piglet, your stuff is spot on. Absolutely love it. Also watching Rocket Ship, love your videos. And then South Georgia Trucking. Really watched almost all of your videos, if not all of them. And decided, I wanted to give this a shot. Even though it seems like the market might be kind of dry for that, I think the nice side for me is we already have a customer base, and some of our customers utilize this type of service. So I'll have something to draw on that is already owned, if you will, as a customer, to at least get me out of the state. Once we're out of the state, obviously I'll have to rely on some load boards to find something coming back or to go wherever the next load's going to take me. So we decided to jump in and do this, and went shopping for trailers for a good while. I've already made a bunch of mistakes, so I'm hoping that my mistakes, I can help someone else who's going to get into this business to not make those same mistakes. First mistake I made was not understanding the GVWR, guys. I don't have a CDL license. I don't want to get a CDL license. I need to operate at 26,000 pounds or less, and this truck here that I'm driving is 11,800 pounds GVWR. I didn't realize that the GVWR rating for DOT was a combination of the truck and the trailer. So if you're over 26,000 pounds, so basically 26,001 pound or more, you have to have a Class A CDL to operate that. So I went out, bought a trailer, got a 40-foot mega ramp, dual axles, tandem wheels, beautiful trailer. Nice heavy-duty piece of equipment. It was rated at 23,000 some odd pounds, so I was over. and now I was kind of in a pinch because I bought this trailer, brand new 2020 trailer. So now I had to figure out what to do. Was really concerned that I really effed up, but I was able to go and get the trailer D-rated. I should have that new sticker that will register me at 14,200 pounds here, hopefully Monday, to get moving. Second piece of this whole thing was insurance. Woo! You want to talk about some crazy ass prices. I must have received, I don't know, 6-7 quotes from different brokers, and they're all in the same range, from an annual figure, anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000. Just crazy ridiculous. It requires a down payment. I don't even remember what that number is, $3,500, something like that. Plus you have a monthly payment. I was able to finally get a quote though for about 20 grand. I think I got to put $3,500 down. The factoring company that I signed up with, though, that's affiliated with the insurance company, they will give me some down payment assistance, which I needed. I'm not a rich man by any stretch of the imagination, and we've had to really dig into our reserves to make all this happen. So, waiting for that to be finished, getting my insurance. I believe it's going to be through Progressive, which, from what I understand, anybody new like I am, that's pretty much the only people out there that will carry you. I guess after a year, some of my options might open up, and I hope it's certainly cheaper at that point, right? But anyway, I did that, waiting for that to come back. Still waiting for my damn license plate for the truck and for the trailer. I don't know why those things haven't shown up yet, so that's been a bit of a problem. I assume the truck, because I bought it in Wyoming, there must be some delays or issues or something with that processing through the Arizona DOT so that I can get this final piece registered commercially. But anyway, that's kind of where I stand today. Been doing a lot of shopping, guys. Almost everything I've purchased for the trailer, in terms of straps and chains and binders and tire straps, you name it. I've done almost all of that on Amazon. Not always the cheapest on Amazon, but the extra money I was paying, the couple bucks extra, to me it was worth it, just to have it brought to me so I don't have to run around town picking all this stuff up. So most of it's come in. I still need to go put my fire extinguisher in here somewhere. I bought this pretty cool mounting thing that goes on the back of the seat. I hope that'll suffice for DOT. They say it does, so I'm going to assume that it's going to be okay once I put that in there. But that's kind of where I am right now, just waiting for that insurance to be sent to me, waiting on the new trailer tag with the correct GVWR, or the GVWR that I need anyway. Just kind of waiting for those things. My plan with this is really to just kind of do some videos, and hopefully my kids will be able to see what I'm doing and what it takes to run your own business. I mean, we've been running our own business since December, like I said, but for the couple years prior to that, I really felt like I was doing that anyway. I started a freight forwarding division for the organization that I'm now an agent through, which is Rock Farm. Most people haven't heard of them, but they're out of the Midwest, out of Dubuque, Iowa. We operate as an agent through them, so we do all of our truckload brokering and my air freight shipments through my own IAC license, but we do everything through their system. They use a Mercury Gate based platform, and that's kind of how we do our thing. But I've really taken a step back from the operations. I'm really more of an accountant nowadays, and providing those types of services and making sure the bills are paid and sending out checks and payroll and all that fun shit, man. Never in my life would I have imagined when I was a kid going through school that I was going to end up in the freight business, but I started when I was 19 years old. Like I said, been in it for 23 years. I'm 42 years old, and here I am. I'm going to start a new venture as a truck driver. But I got to say, my life, I always felt the road calling me, really. I mean, I love the drive. Love driving trucks. I'm a truck guy. I've had tons of trucks through my life. Now I have this 3500 Ram diesel. Absolutely love it, by the way. So far, it's been fantastic. I've already got 4,300 miles on it, and I haven't even started hot shotting yet, and I've been what I've owned this truck for a little over a month now. So, but I really hope that I can share some information. You know, the kids can see what I'm doing. You folks out there that are already in the industry, maybe you can help me out a little bit. I'm not an expert by any means. This will be my first time really performing these kind of duties. I mean, I've driven trucks and done deliveries and pickups and things like that from a cartage perspective, you know, locally within our service area, but I've never really done the flatbed type work where I'm strapping things down and chaining things up and tarping things. I mean, I haven't done that, so this is all going to be new to me. Any of you guys have information out there that can help me, I mean, I'd love to have that. Would really appreciate it. Just doing the best I can right now. I gotta put food on the table for my family. We've got my wife and I, it's my second marriage. We've got 6 kids between the two of us. I've got 3 from my original marriage and she has 3 from hers. So we've got a lot of bills, man. We've got a lot of bills and need to make money to stay on top of that. With one son in college right now, you know, that's not cheap. Even though he did earn a lot of scholarship money, I'll tell you, thank God for having a brain and getting some good grades, because he had about, I don't know, 95% of his tuition, room and board and all that covered between baseball and his academics. So I'm very thankful for that. Outside of that, that's really all I got today, guys. So I'll try to update these things, I don't know, maybe every couple days, once a week, something like that. Just get it out there, and I don't know how you start a YouTube channel. I guess I'll figure that out when I get home. I don't want these videos to be a whole lot longer than they need to be. This one's already sitting at, what, 11 minutes and 40-something seconds, so a lot of people don't want to sit there and watch somebody talk for that kind of long, but I get it. Hopefully I'll have some better info for you guys in the future. Once I have all my equipment together and I got the trailer, I'll do a little run around so I can kind of show you what I have and probably what I'm going to need, right? I'm sure I don't have enough of whatever it is. So, all right, guys, take care. Great Freight Logistics here. Going to start this channel. Thanks for watching. Click on subscribe below to get any updates when I do a new video. And again, if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. And I hope I can help out people new getting into this as well and learn from my mistakes, man. Like I said, I already made too many. Take care, guys. Talk to you later.